What do you think of like how's like your dating situation?
Dating situation.
going
Yeah,
okay.
see her smiling. She's like,
Okay. I had to talk to Suhan about it still. So
Yeah, there's some. Can I just say,
Yeah.
Nairobi boys, please shape up.
no, some of them are okay. Like
we've had that, guys. I mean, I'm in that bracket as well, so I'm just like,
Well,
what?
I don't know
What
how
happened?
you're
What
like that, but-
happened?
No, but they're like, I feel like, I don't know.
Now we're getting somewhere. What? Now this is interesting. Mm.
No, okay. I've been in a relationship for the past 4 years,
Yeah.
so I'm set.
You still.
But I still hear it.
Oh, you're set. You're set for life in that
I'm
situation.
set for life, man.
for life.
I'm
For
set
life?
For life.
Wow.
He's like dedication.
Wow.
Are you sure?
Where's the
Till-
ring?
Wow. Oh, you married?
No, man. No.
She's waiting
I'm
for
too
Why
you.
did
young.
you say that? No.
No, I'm too young.
Okay.
Still too young.
But do you believe in marriage?
I do. I do believe in marriage.
So how's
Yeah.
your situation going? She
It's
said.
okay.
She said.
I'm good.
Okay,
man.
now.
Uh-huh.
Last year was just a shit show. Wasn't
It was a
Like,
shocking shit show.
It was like 2018
It
was not
a
for Keish. Like, let's
shocking
be
shit
honest.
show.
You both seem like you have these stories, but you just don't want to share them.
Can I say names? No.
Okay, but you've dated like.
I've dated a lot
Nairobi.
of guys, yeah. But I
A
think
lot of guys.
no, not a lot. Okay, to be fair, like it's
Oh,
not
the
a
way
lot,
you've
a lot.
said it, it's
think
not a
just
bad thing.
like-
If that's your thing, I mean,
No,
that's
No,
you do
no,
your
it's
thing.
not
Like,
like
I think that you should go out with different people to
Yeah.
know what you don't
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
and what you like,
Yeah.
and also like. I don't know, like I think because I'm Indian, also like if I go out with a guy and it's not even a date,
Yeah.
it's like our community is so like that it's
It's so
hard.
like
It's
what?
hard to like go out with just one guy and be like, no, we're just friends, because the Indian community, like, I don't know how to explain it, but
It's too.
I'm
one-
listening.
everyone
I'm a
knows
very good
everyone,
listener,
So
so I'm
yeah, they're like,
listening.
oh, this person's dating this one. I don't know,
it's
but I
just
don't
a
care
small
about it.
community.
So
Mhm.
It's such a small community. Everyone
I
knows
do
everyone.
whatever I want.
Have you ever dated outside your race?
I
So
did, yeah, in high
I-
school.
yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
How was that?
It was good. Like, it
How
was
was
fun
that,
for 4
Gage?
years.
How was that?
It was rocky. Shuhan was
Shocking.
not always happy with me, but it was like it was not bad. It was fun. Like, it's high school.
Mhm.
I don't regret it. Like
You seem very open-minded.
we were.
Okay, how about
yeah.
you? Have you dated outside?
So I told
Dated my
myself.
boyfriend's best friend.
I told myself I would never date an Asian, and
Uh-huh.
here I am.
You
dating an
said
Asian.
never.
I said never.
Why?
But because Asians.
I think it's the
just-
mindset
It's a
of
yeah.
most, but like
Of most
we're not
Asians.
Asian. so
Yeah, no,
in our
like it was
brains.
difficult because a lot of the Asians that I encountered had a very different mindset than I did, and
What's that mindset?
I don't know.
I want
like,
to know.
Okay, Koreans who have come from Korea
Yeah.
have a very like Koreans in of themselves, like the ones who
You're
are living.
Korean,
I'm
right?
Korean. So the
Okay.
Koreans who are living in Korea are very close-minded. Like they're very materialistic and like
Materialistic?
You know, like very materialistic.
I went to Korea.
Like
It's true.
we're talking about women or guys?
Both. So priorities
Really?
are like how they look is like
Yeah,
number
appearance
one
is a big
priority.
thing.
And
You're
then
lying, even for guys.
even for guys are like even worse sometimes.
You're lying.
Seriously.
She's
seriously.
not lying. I
I'm not
saw
lying,
it.
man.
Okay.
But yeah. So I.
so is
I
that
always,
hard to relate to? Because
so it's hard for
you-
me.
you've been raised in Kenya.
Yeah. So whenever I go to Korea, I'm always a bit alienated because I'm not seen as Korean when I go to
Also,
Korea.
Suhan likes to tan, and that's looked down upon.
Yeah, you need to be stark white to be beautiful in Korea. So
Oh, where wait, is that where also like skin lightening is encouraged?
yeah,
And,
so
like, eye
'Cause them-
surgery.
eye surgery, like plastic
The
surgery, is
more whiter you are, the more.
more Western, the
but
more
I think
beautiful.
that's like in India as well. Like, skin
Yeah.
whitening
Come
cream has
on.
never been.
it's
doing
always
so
it's
well.
always the opposite. So like all of the Asian, the East, everyone wants to be like the West, and everyone in the West wants to be tan and like darker. It's always there's no balance, right?
Yeah.
So I
I
mean,
mean,
yeah,
it
it's
just
it's
doesn't make
interesting.
any sense.
Yeah, no,
mean,
I think it's just dumb. But like, I think when you're brought up in that, like always, like you're just,
Yeah.
it's in you. Like you,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's just
I mean,
a
not
normal
us, like,
thing.
our
It's like
parents,
yeah,
yeah.
if that's your environment, then
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
like a normal
like if
thing.
you're
Yeah, of
told
course.
this is beautiful, then it just.
But you're
becomes a
also
norm.
you also grow up thinking that way. So meeting someone who's grown up thinking a different way
Mhm.
and trying to relate to them, especially in a dating sense, is very difficult. You know what I mean?
Yeah, talking about
So,
that. So you were
yeah.
talking about.
So that's why I'm like, I would never date
Just because of
Okay.
material and
because our priorities are different, right? So
okay, if the guy wants to look good, then
That's
just,
fine.
That's
but
fine.
you do you. But if
Yeah.
if everything that we're doing is interrupted by the fact that he feels like he needs to look good, then it's not a thing.
Yeah.
more
right?
than you,
Yeah, like if his priority is look good,
for you though,
then
right?
no, for
Your
himself,
soul could be so
right?
ugly though.
Yeah, it's true. You might be stark ugly inside.
Black
Wow, wow, wow.
dark soul.
It's true. So it's hard for me. That's why I always dated out of my race, and then now I'm dating an Asian, and I'm very happy.
Wow. From Kenya or
Yeah,
is
he's
he
also
from Korean?
he's second generation Kenyan. So
What does that mean?
his grandfather is Kenyan, but they're Chinese Malaysian.
Wow. Interesting. It's too confusing for me. I'm like, I'm still trying to digest. I'm like,
It's hard.
second
There are a lot of-
generation and
Lots of cultures, lots of
But
different races.
that's nice. So I mean, when it comes to settling down, do you think it's easier just settling with someone from your race, because it won't make like a lot of family members like? I'm sure it's just
I think
tricky
it's
when-
like not,
it's not.
because my mom's always told me like you should marry in your race. Like she's
If
never gonna say
let's
no.
say you walked in with me
Yeah. No,
and then told mom,
I
like,
think for them-
I want to be with this
Yeah.
guy for the rest of my
my
life.
mom loves me,
How-
so she'll
how
be
would she
okay.
be?
She'll eventually be
Like-
okay.
She'll eventually be
But
Yeah.
she'll just say like,
Yeah. No, but
I
the
love you,
thing
my
is-
daughter, so I'll do it for you.
But the thing is, like, I think,
Yeah.
especially like being Indian and like in Hinduism, like our culture is just like we do so many things that like even within being Indian, like I'm Patel, then
Yeah.
there's like different types of Indians, but in those households we all
Yeah.
do different things and like we're brought up in different ways. So
Yeah.
when you get married, you go to someone else's house in ours. So like if I married someone and I go into his extended family, like the way they live, it'll just be harder for me to adjust. Like that's
Oh, yeah,
now I get
yeah.
it what her point was before. I'm like, ugh, you're just being like, now I get
Yeah.
it, because like even like when I date and someone does something, I'm like, ugh, do you do this every day?
Yeah,
But like that's
but
not
to
even
them,
a-
that's just how
yeah,
they
but
are.
and
That's just them.
I'm
It's just a
super like
cultural difference.
yeah, and I'm
Yeah.
super traditional and like involved in all those things. It's just I don't think it's bad. It just depends. Like I can compromise.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people cannot. So
But
it's just
yeah.
like how you adjust to
Because
a
it's not
different
even just
environment.
about you.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you still have to have family gatherings. You still
Yeah,
have,
no, definitely.
Yeah.
And in Indians, like you go, like I would go into my in-laws' house and live with their parents and like extended family if they have.
Yeah.
It's just harder to adjust.
Yeah.
So I think it just depends on.
It depends on how willing you are to adjust
Yeah,
as well.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Interesting. So what were you saying about Kenyan boys shaping up? Let's talk about that.
Okay, I don't mean
Kenyan
like
Indian boys.
Kenyan Indian boys.
Oh,
just
Kenyan Indian boys?
I feel like they just have a very interesting mentality. Like,
How?
just don't be a dickhead.
That's my
Come
Really?
mentality.
Like, what
I
happened
feel
to like being a gentleman and being nice to people? When did it become attractive to be a dick? When did,
I really don't know,
like,
but I feel like
Are you
that's
talking about? Are you talking from experience?
Of course, we're talking from
Really?
experience.
Like people treating you badly,
yeah.
not
So
being
badly.
gentlemen?
Not being
That
jealous.
like-
makes no sense.
No, but I feel like that's like a trend in Nairobi.
That's a lie.
I think it's a trend in real.
Give me
in
an example,
general.
because it doesn't make any sense.
we say shocking all the time.
Like all
right?
the time.
That's
So my
good.
dad has picked up on it, but he has broken English. So
Yeah.
he was literally
What does he
Yes,
say?
so cute. He was like, "I'm shocked." It was too cute. It was like an accounting issue or something, and my dad was just there on the phone, and then
Yeah.
he was like hanging up with the accountant. He was like, "I am shocked," and then
I-
he like hung up the phone.
Oh, the context.
Yeah, it was too great. He's
So-
too cute.
So I mean, of course, before we proceed, shout outs to your dad, of course.
Always.
Always.
To what you were talking about, you're saying like there's a few, not all of them, a few Kenyan guys who are dickheads. Give me an example of give me like an example, because I don't understand.
There's so many.
There's so many. Give me
Trying
one.
to pick
One that
one.
I can connect to.
I don't
Like
know.
what
I think
they
like
have a trend of doing this,
I hope
this,
they
and
see
this.
this podcast and
Yeah.
they
They
feel
will.
shamed.
Trust me, they will. They will.
I hope they feel
Um,
shamed.
They will.
I don't know.
But I have
think
to
just,
know, like
in
they don't open
general,
doors,
like-
they don't pull chairs.
No, okay, it's not
that's
even-
okay,
They
look,
do.
honestly,
That's not a
like,
big deal.
If anyone is watching this, me and Suhan are like the
Yeah.
least.
Princessy, like
No, like I like things, right? But like
Yeah.
we would never ask for anything, like nothing. Like just make us a part of your day, and we're good. Like
Yeah.
hey,
Like, see,
good night, babe. Okay.
once
It's
Or-
time.
So when it comes to like
Time,
when you're
yeah.
dating someone, do you think they should call you like 3 times a day,
No,
or
no,
at
no,
least
there's
check
no,
up on
like-
you once?
I don't think
No.
there's any like.
Would a message be enough? Like, hey,
Yeah,
I hope you're
I
having a
just-
good day.
Yeah, just make me a part of your day. Like,
Yeah.
even just a good night, full stop, no emoji.
A
I'm
message.
down.
Totally
That's it.
fine.
Yeah,
But,
like, I think people here like expect. I honestly, I don't even know how to explain it because there's been
That's
different
a
types
lie.
of guys. But
what kind of people are you dating, first of all? Who are these people who are just
Right.
trying to ruin
But you know, but
amazing women?
there are games. There are
Imagine.
games that people
Maybe.
play. There are games
Like-
that people
Yeah.
play.
like, I think
Like,
putting
you know,
people
you
on
know, you can
hold.
name them, right? You can just
No,
talk of
man.
this.
No,
okay,
man.
no,
Like,
okay,
I'll
don't
be
say the
so
names.
shamed.
Okay. just give me an example. What's the context? I want to relate to something.
so kind of like pulling someone along.
Like when you're going somewhere. Or what are you saying?
you along.
What do you mean?
No.
What
like,
do you mean?
Like, not being straight with people.
Mhm.
Like, you both understand that you're kind of in a relationship, or like you're
Taking it,
committed to
yeah.
each other in
Yeah.
a sense, right?
Yeah.
But then you're not acting like it, if that makes sense.
Like you're still seeing other people, or
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you're seeing other people or talking to other people. You're just shady in general.
that's
like,
just. I thought you guys are talking about catching someone pants down. They're cheating. They're smacking you around. that
Actually-
other thing is.
Actually,
What?
But like, we're just giving
What?
you
What
like
do you
mild
mean?
examples.
No,
What do you
I-
mean? Actually,
I
someone
think-
has punched you.
someone's punched me. No.
No.
Never.
Oh,
No
okay.
one's never hit me.
Yeah.
No one's ever hit me.
Yeah.
That would not be okay.
Except this
Cheating?
dog.
Cheating.
I think cheating is a big thing in
cheating
Nairobi.
is a big thing, and I think a lot of people
It's
just
a big thing.
I think so.
honestly like I know this because like I've been the person that's seen it happen, but like sometimes I'm not close to everyone. Who am I to tell you?
Have you
Like,
been
Yeah.
cheated on?
I have been cheated on,
Lots of times.
like in 2 relationships.
How about you, Sue?
I have not been cheated on.
Ever? Wow. See, she knows. Good
She
judge of character.
No, she is. She really is. But if she wasn't
So
there,
you're
I
the
would have
type
just
like
been
you
stuck in a
might be
relationship
like
for
the
like.
type who just likes assholes,
No.
or
no,
you can
No, she's not
accommodate,
like that,
or
no.
maybe you accommodate
She's
like
yeah,
people who.
she's just.
I think I just
too
don't
nice.
say something
Yeah.
until someone's like, "Hisha, that's not normal."
Yeah,
not
yeah,
okay.
you're not supposed to be doing this to you. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
not okay.
Like
I
somebody.
think people just need to be respectful of each other.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
cuss people out and yell at them. That's not okay. Like, keep your anger in check.
Yeah,
Okay.
anger issues is another big thing. Like,
Where?
also, I
boys
won't fight with you.
cannot
Like,
keep their temper down.
Where are you
okay,
talking
but that's
about?
happened to me. Like, I've been like cussed out and yelled at, but like I'm not the one. I'm not one to like fight back with you. I'll just be
Yeah.
like,
She'll just
okay,
chill.
and I'll hang up because like I don't know what to do. But I'm just like, that's not okay. And then Suhan has to write me a whole long message that I have to send.
I'm,
It's just
I'm sorry, you guys have
That's
to
not
go
okay.
through that. But on the flip side, have you ever cheated?
no,
Ever?
no. I've been cheated on. I know.
Why
what it
do you
feels
look
like.
so
I really
shocked?
feel like
Because she looks like a cheater.
Oh my god!
Yeah. You, on the other
I
hand, you look
never.
like, you know, your principal.
No,
Her, she looks
I
a bit
could
too
never.
cheeky.
No,
I
man.
feel like I think I'm at that point where like if I don't think that it's going anywhere, I'll tell you.
There's no
Like,
need
I'd rather
to-
just
yeah.
tell you
But
that.
that's what guys should be doing, right?
And also like cheating in Nairobi, someone would definitely find you. I know about everyone.
'Cause-
So, like,
'cause
imagine
where
it
do
was
you go
me.
if you want to cheat?
Yeah, but and
If
yet
it's a
it
club,
still
it's a
happens.
food spot.
Everyone knows everyone. My mom's on a poster on Pam Golding. They know me. Like
Everyone knows that's Tripty's daughter.
she wasn't with him yesterday.
That's a new boy.
That's interesting. So now,